Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, konnichiwa, and all that good stuff. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. My brain. What was I going to say? Brain cells just left the building. Air is dry today. I've been hacking. I don't think I'm sick though, but who knows? 4-leaf clover, nice. May you finally get the Gastia Manatura if you haven't already gotten it. Womp womp womp. Ugh. What? Pep, I gave you food. Don't yell at me, you silly cat. You were gonna do some runs later? Well, good luck! Surely it is guaranteed now. We can only hope, right? Man, related to that, I saw on the GBF wiki they had put the drop rates for the celestial weapons in the chart. In a chart for on the preparing for the next United fight page, and I'm like, wow. It's like I knew the drop rates were low. I did not realize they were that low. Because what was it? Was it only like 1%? Or was it less than 1%? Let's see. Yeah, you don't even hope to see one? Yeah. I've definitely had them drop. And I'd always be like, whoa, that's exciting. And then seeing the numbers, I'm like, I should have bought a lottery ticket, apparently. Yeah, appearance rate, 1.72%. Chance within chest is 9.05%. Your total chance is 0.156%. Less than 1%. Not even 0.5%. Less than, yeah. I only got one gun last time. They've definitely nerfed the drop rates because they used to be a lot more common. And now that there's 10 of them that could drop, it's even worse, man. Key takeaways. Campaign can double or quadruple the effects. The extra chests containing bait chunks are guaranteed. With crew buffs, journey drops, the summons, the extra chest containing celestial weapons cannot be guaranteed, even if capping drop rates. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've definitely gotten drops, but it's literally been like one United fight, I will have like just crazy amounts of drops, and then for like 4 United fights after, it's like nothing. Hi, Luna! We were talking about drop rates in gray and blue. Ugh. Grand blue, good old grand blue. Our favorite game we love and we love to hate. Buy the silly light dagger and see what memes you can pull off. Yes, the next Guild Wars is light favored. We'll have so much fun! I do at least have most of the light meta characters, just not... I have light Optimus as well, but it's the old version with all the Edens, because I don't have Luo or Cosmos yet. So at this point, I might as well just stick with Magna. Crying in a ditch without Horus? The fact I have Horus shocks me, honestly. I was like, oh, alright, okay. Hold on, you might have to portray Didi? What does that mean? We're playing Danganronpa today, no Raging Loop. Are you tired? Because you're sick? Remember? No Raging Loop tonight. Want to get new Zoe from any ticket, but might need to get Horus? Hi, Jambola! Oh, you're talking about maybe buying the game? I mean, why not? It takes time to get through visual novel stuff anyway. It's fine, okay? I only roasted Ranger for it because it was so unexpected. Raging Loop, I mean, doesn't have a ton of stuff you can look up online anyway, so it's not like you can spoil yourself for everything the way Ranger did. Here's a fun fact about Raging Loop, though, in case I forget to mention it, because I was looking up stuff about Meiko, because I know she's in, was it Love, Death, Match Comedy, or like whatever it is, something like that, which is like the indirect sequel to Raging Loop, but that one's like more actually a dating sim, but it's still kind of crazy. But Meiko's grown up in it, right? So I was curious. And one thing I found out, and this is the limitation of playing a Japanese game that's translated to English, apparently every single time Haruaki in Raging Loop says his name, the kanji's different. And I'm like, wow, you really are an unreliable narrator, aren't you? What's up with that? But of course, like, you know, in English, like, the spelling's always going to be the same because English letters. But in Japanese, apparently he keeps changing how you spell his name. So it's like, yeah, you're not trustworthy at all. But hey, that's why we are loving the game, because chaos and destruction. Maybe we'll play it on Saturday. I'll figure it out. Don't quote me, but... But hey, it's good. Write that down. Write that down. No! I cannot with you children. I say children knowing some of you are definitely around my age. No, no, oh God. Hilariously, someone followed me today, and their name is Lupus Okami, and I'm like, is this because of Raging Loop? I'm like, am I being followed by the great Shinai-sama? Am I in danger? You're gonna clip it? Oh no! That's not what clipping is for! Clipping's for capturing the funny moments, not holding me accountable. You only found me because of Danganronpa? Fair enough. I have clipped you before to hold me accountable, but the loud moments never came up to pay out. What? How long ago was this? When was this? Oh boy. Well, thank you for not blackmailing me, I guess. So she's not a man of her word, huh? Yeah, I'm not a man. Some off moment in FF2. Oh, wow. That is a long time ago. Might have been one? Oh, God. Was I still the cat at that point? You think so? Yeah, then I can't be faulted. You know, I only had a cat's worth of memory space. You're just gonna send somebody to the Shadow Realm if you don't see Raging Loop on Saturday? Oh my God. Oh. Their lives are in... Jeez. Sheesh. Diana Mexelis? Oh, phew, that's not me. It was post Tiny Cat. Oh, interesting. God, though. Danganronpa 2, Chapter 5? Where's my Danganronpa hoodie? Oh. I have the acid still somewhere. I'd have to dig it out. I'm getting death flags today? For sure. Because, yeah, the very first Halloween, I dressed up as Monokuma. What death flags? So many death flags. All the death flags. No! Ranger's sick too! Oh no! The spooky emotes threw me off. I thought Spooky was here. Hilarious. It's funny how you start to associate certain people with certain emotes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's that time of year. February, people tend to get the most sick when seasons change. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Thanks. Now we know it's you. It's like blink twice if you're actually Ranger kind of thing. But yeah, change of seasons is when most people tend to get sick, so it is that time of year. Be careful. I was kind of like hacky and flubby today, but I mean, that's just me a lot of the time anyway. So I was like, am I getting sick, or is this a consequence of playing Raging Loop? Like, the 3 days in a row. If I gotta suffer, y'all gotta suffer too. Oh god. What are you guys? Are you guys kissing behind the scenes? You guys are spreading all of your germs. I'm gonna have to start spraying you guys with sanitizer, like. Right, it's okay, I washed my mouth with hand sanitizer. Oh my god! Please do not wash your mouth with hand sanitizer. It's all alcohol, right? Surely it's just as good as mouthwash, right? After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. But y'all are crazy, but hey, y'all do you. No, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning. What was that? Bro's like a roach. He never dies. Huh? That was Coach Nekomaru's voice. What are you talking about? He's no longer. Yes. Don't tell me that Gundam died for nothing. What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out. That's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant. That's what's important, Sonia? Really? Girls got our priorities, I guess. You've been in bed a majority of the day so far? Oh, man. That's really sick, yeah. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. And we'll do our best to keep you entertained while we're live. Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. Don't ignore me! I'm trying to talk to you guys about something important. Important? Oh, it's Mini Mechamaru! It took me all night to make it. Is that a Nekomaru doll? Mini-Maru! God. Bring back Gundam then. The guy's not actually dead. It doesn't count. Give me back my hamster and my ship. Mini Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Oh, never mind. That's just fucked up, bro. Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable? Oh, it's so cute! Thanks, I'll keep it!
Yeah.
He just made a toy out of the corpse, literally. God. We were all here praising you like, oh my god, he brought him back to life. That's amazing. Apparently not. I didn't say anything about giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right? Whoa, hey now, that's a bully's logic. Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again, we gotta fight too! We can't just keep running away. I guess now that we've run out of so many characters, Kazuichi has been upgraded to upstanding guy. I was like, this is really out of character for him. What happened to Miss Sonia being every, like, second word out of his mouth? But now that there's only, like, 7 of them, I guess they need him to step up. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So, I will never give up. Shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me. Where are the hamsters?
Sonia-san?
Oh, there we go. There he is. Right as Zaxu's like, all bro gotta do is not be a simp, and he starts simping. Oh, did you say something? Holy shit! She doesn't even acknowledge his existence anymore. Oh, did you say something? Well, I was up all night memorizing that! And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi. I am Mini Maru. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you. Shut up, Kazuichi. Go stick your head in the toilet. Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points. Are you serious? Of course! I made it after all. Maybe he needs a mini Gundam. I want a mini Gundam. I want a mini I Am the Darkness. I am Gundam Tanaka. You're opposed to this? You don't want mini Gundam? Hamster-sized? Yes! Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy. Anyway, what happened to Nagito? You never liked Gundam? Shut up! Get out! No way! The edgy dude doesn't like the edgy dude? That's crazy. That's crazy! Spoken like a true Chunibyo. Guy sends people to the Shadow Realm all the time, and he's like, this guy's gonna take my job. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Yeah.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
Oi, oi.
Then that's even more reason we should avoid him. No. If someone's gone over the deep end, you gotta keep an eye on them. Otherwise, you're gonna wake up and find out that they've put a bomb under the table. But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nakito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of? Under your bed, under the table. Many possibilities. Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? How? He's like, I was hoping you guys forgot about the whole I'm not actually an ultimate student thing. I totally did. You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still didn't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Oi, Kora.
What did he mean by except for Hajime?
Huh?
Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I did really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never a part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some backup student. Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department. She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Fear is grateful for the danger. The hell? You're saying that wrong. Whoa! That last beast gave you some trouble, huh, Monami? Everyone was here. It was a real close battle. I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up. But I ended up saying the wrong thing. Not frickin' Motomi and Kazuichi being on the same level of perception in Sonya's eyes. That's a low blow. Not even Kazuichi deserves that. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me? Whoa! What the heck? You're covered in blood! Ah! You saw me? Yes, that's right. The Moto Beast this time was very strong. Wasn't it the flying one that had, like, the machine guns or something? Understandable. You worked hard, Monami. Pat, your role is done now. You can retire to the rabbit pasture. Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth. Maybe you could have cleaned off the blood first. Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Oh, yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe, 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 wipe. There we go! That allowed me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally conquered the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction! It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu-shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. I know. Yes, shabu-shabu. For those of you who don't know, shabu-shabu, it's like a hot pot dish, and the meat is cut really thin. Because all you're supposed to do is like swish it through the boiling water a few times and eat it. So it's supposed to be really thin so it cooks very quickly. So I'm guessing if it's shabu-shabu from all-you-can-eat restaurant, it's especially thin and cheap and not great. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Huh? Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow! Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know? Why, did you forget what you said earlier? Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia. Go to hell, bro. Don't brag about that. Settle down! If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power towards our enemy. Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense. You're right, now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. That's because you're horny. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to the new island. The Future Foundation? Monokuma, Monomi, I'll crush them all at once. Me too. You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right. Then I gotta do my best. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking towards the last island. It only took the death of 7 or 8 of our friends to finally come together as a group. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling. Like a small bone was lodged in my throat. Damn, don't swallow fish bones. That's dangerous. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Damn, that ditty. That jingle. Smile at hope in the name of despair. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. Damn. Looks like Tribe 9. So, this is the last island. Enormous buildings towered everywhere as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future. I guess it has an ambience befitting of a final island. Oh great, Monokuma the dictator on television. Yeah, that's slightly terrifying. Alright. This place... Halfway there, Hajime breaks through level 50? Wait, halfway there, you can get all the way up to level 100? Wow. Sea Cane Industries. Oh, Jesus. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi, so I guess this is where the Mono Bees were put together? Sea Cane Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electrical insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here. This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so what the heck are they making here? Gasp. The full exercise routine, oh no. Alright, uno momento. He's right, it's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Gotta keep fit? Very true. Alright. Let's do the thing. I'll go in order. So we'll start with the plank and then you jumping jacks. Alright. Alright. I was plank. And hi, Zaxu, welcome back. Jumping jacks. And just squats. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And squats. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 120 push-ups? Never. Alright. Machine. This machine is making another machine? Yeah, that's what the machines do. The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Oi, oi.
Hey, doesn't that thing remind you of anything? Are you talking about the mono beasts?
もしかしてよ。
Is there any chance that those things were created here? The mono beasts were created here? Yep, that's what this whole place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right? That's why it's just fine.
どっか湧いてんじゃね？
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Fourth wall shattered. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced. I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Seems about right. Oh god, it's making androids. Is this a mannequin?
もしかしてよ。
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
マジかよ。
How long have I actually been in the game? Probably 20 minutes? We just got to the 5th island. Or the last island, I guess. Seriously? How can they make robots? Just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
ギリだな。
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
いやいやいや。
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. These are pretty suspicious. We got many questions here. Probably no answers. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? You okay there, buddy? Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself! Huh? Why? Why? Because you started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what am I supposed to do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
つうかよ。
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever's using the computer must have been sending emails to his buddies or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And those riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all. So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Till eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease around all over the world. Footage of those riots start getting circulated and strange incidents, blah blah blah, start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world. As the end, gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Talking like you got bracers? Excuse me?
つうかよ
Gonna throw you in the pit. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas, because that wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. You should always delete embarrassing emails right away. There I go again. Yeah, this is why I don't usually have dairy before I stream. 'Cause, fun fact, dairy increases your phlegm production. So it fucks up your voice. I could just cough really heavily in the mic for you, and then it'll clear up. But then you won't get to read your cringe emails 10 years later? That's true. You deserved that. Don't worry, I selectively muted right before I actually started coughing to clear my throat. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but... There's no way this is real! It's more possible than a notebook that kills people by just writing in it. Hey, Death Note! You're right. It's just... a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so... maybe I'm getting a little confused. Never watched that anime? Gasp! Get out of here! But you watched Attack on Titan? Kids these days have no taste. I won't say Death Note holds up to the test of time, but there's a reason why people are still talking about it all these years later. It's definitely very solid. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Death Note was like lightning in a bottle. The creator duo has kept making manga since, but all of them have been terrible since then. Like, they've been really poorly received. Oh, Moirizio, nice. Finished last game? It's a visual novel, so it's gonna be quite long. I do tend to change things up a bit usually. If I really, really, really get into a game, I might play it multiple days in a row. But eventually, I'm like, I need a break. I need to change things up. What's clear? This used to be Seed Cane Industries, but it's not anymore. After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason? It's not so weird! This whole time has been doing similar stuff to us. But why? Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. That's not the most, that's actually believable. Danganronpa 2 predicted Squid Games before it was a thing. How am I doing today? I'm good. Half the chat's sick though. These poor kids. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. These bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. Aren't you supposed to make meds for us? I will. Look, I can stream for you guys, or I can go to the kitchen and brew you guys some potions. Which do you want? Instant popularity, close enough. Both? Okay. Then you guys are gonna have to wait until the stream's done. My stream is a med, isn't it? You know what? You're right. Popular with the germs, oh no. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Man, it happens in so many anime and manga. Like human hunting and shit like that. It was in Psycho Pass. Now Psycho Pass was really good. That one I really liked. It's too bad season 2 ended up being such a mess. This place had a military base, alright. Also, ad break starting. Wow. Common theme with season 2s, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Gotta sleep? Thank you. Have a good time. Well, have a good sleep, I guess. Huh? That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here. Some people don't like tanks, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all. A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. Nope, no thanks. Boob pillows? I would like the boob pillows. Though I don't. I definitely would not win. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru Teru? This... Don't screw with me! Ow! Hajime? What happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. Did bro just try and punch a helicopter? I couldn't help punching it! My god. It's not about whether you're weak or not. Punching a helicopter, generally a bad idea. Punching anything metal, generally a bad idea. can't even break a helicopter with one punch. What a wimp. Not everyone can be Saitama, you know? It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Sakura would have set that thing flying. You know, you do have a point. Firearms! And there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? As long as they're not loaded, you're probably okay. We got RPGs, apparently. Grab one? Do you think I could even lift one of those, let alone use one? The recoil from that thing would knock me over. Tank? This is a tank, right? Well, if it looks like a tank, rolls like a tank, and thinks like a tank, it's probably a tank. Unless it's an RPG, then it's the other tank. I don't think they're heavy. Anything made out of solid metal is decently heavy. Make sure nobody is behind you. Oh, good. So you can shoot your own foot off if you have the angle wrong. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? I don't know. Why don't you try? This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive. Let me introduce you to Okinawa. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the future Foundation. Sonia, we don't know how to use these. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. If only the ultimate soldier was here. Rest in peace, Mukuro. You would have been so valuable if only you weren't a simp for your sister and did whatever she said. And the anime she and Peko fought? Mukuro? It was a fake tier type fight? Oh, that's right, because the anime takes place before the game. That's right, I was like, hold on here. Huh? Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank? I have some questions about the state of your country. Is it in civil war? Is it at war with its neighbors or something? Like, a course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools? Oh my god! An obsession with anime and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. I mean, the obsession with anime explains why every child has to learn how to fight. They're like, you all gotta be shonen protagonists here. However, Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
弱りましたね。
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right, unfortunately the stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
お待ちください。
No, that is wrong. Huh?
の
Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? What is this?
ですが
I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So, what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
ダメですね。
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What's the plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on! This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does this mean that the island was unaffected by it?
の
I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
ですね。
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? Oh, hang on. Gotta sneeze. Of course, as soon as I mute the mic, the urge to sneeze goes away. I blew my nose just to be safe. Hopefully that takes care of it. It was written there that happened to me at work all day. Oh no. Some people apparently have the gene where, if you look at a bright light, it'll trigger the sneeze. I definitely do have that gene. I've had it work before. But I don't have a bright enough light in here. It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
ですが
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building?
の
They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? It sneezes and it leaves a lingering pain in your chest? Oh, yikes. What's going on? We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening one after another. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? I mean, dealing with the fact that everyone is dying left, right, and center is technically more pressing an issue than, like, the inconsistencies of this island. This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Well, as we know from the beginning, this is all some kind of simulation, since Hajime was clearly in digital La La Land. And a door just, like, appeared out of thin air, but... Factory. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway. Ah, Hajime! Good timing! What's up, Chiaki? This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but... Since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? She's still unsure. It might be better if I go inside first. Why, sir? Alright then, I'm going inside. Plushie factory? Oh hey! Mass-produced Monokuma! And also... coconut trees? What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was... Monokuma. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. Apparently Monokuma is made out of coconut trees. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after another, as if one Monokuma wasn't enough. Well, we do know that Junko had a seemingly endless supply of Monokumas to control, so I guess it makes sense. Oof, they better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich! But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushies. I don't want it. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. Well, we know where to go to get something for Ranger's birthday. What should we do? Honestly, I don't really feel like going. But what if there's some kind of clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. We should go there for just a little while. And your birthday? Okay, so 2 Monokuma fan birthdays. Hey, cardboard cutouts! Without thinking, I peeked into the pile of stacked up cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar? Give me a Hajime Ahoge keychain. Isn't that just a spike? First, there was the Monokuma archive. Speaking of, it's Makoto's birthday today. It is! Well, happy birthday to Makoto. He's like, what? Probably in his 30s by now? First, there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no real reason for existing. Okay. He's starting to talk even crazier. It's like he knows the game's ending and he's got to get all his last punchlines in. Tons of books. Poetry? Who the hell is going to read this? There's another one here too. Let's see. Most precious moments. But it's a collection of nude photos? Monokuma is already naked. I know. Oh, well, okay then. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores to sell my merch and make them all look boom. You mean bomb. Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it! Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s. Oh god, not the Pogs! God, I barely remember those things. What's a Pog? I knew you were going to ask that. I just took the pulse of the chat and figured out everyone's rough age. Pogs were... How do I explain? Basically, like, jacks? My archaeological age is showing? Milk Caps is also known as a children's game played with flat circular cardboard caps. Players make a stack of these caps and take turns to drop a heavier, slimmer object, causing the caps to be disrupted. Each player keeps any face-up caps and is to restack the face-down ones, repeating the process until none land face-down, at which point the player who collected the most caps wins. So yeah, basically like jacks. If you even played that, kid, you had a frickin' cell phone at the age of 7. What is jacks? Oh, Jesus Christ. Google it yourself. I'm done with you. You know jumping jacks? Those little asterisk star-shaped things, and you would throw a giant bouncy ball and try and knock them into the air? Explaining that to me is like Byakuya explaining that to the Kane. I feel like I'm getting trolled. I think you're right. Here, you infants. Go educate yourselves. It's literally one of the oldest games out there. Which is crazy. That you have no idea. No! Literally the ancient Greeks played it. You're just uneducated. You've just lived in a technology world for too long. Literally, we got art from the 8th century BCE of people playing it. Like, come on. Your mom explained it to you? Hello, Zexu's mom. I'm sorry for insulting your child. They're just driving me a little crazy. Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Yeah, they, I mean, it's interesting, because there were so many games, so the numbers in the box thing? That's hopscotch. That's different. I'm pretty sure numbers in a box is hopscotch. I sent the link, just read the wiki article. Now you're getting confused? Just read the article. Hopscotch is probably is known by different names all over the world, but in this particular case, we're talking about a version with toys. Hopscotch, where it's the numbers in the squares. You can roll a dice or something to determine how many squares you have to jump, but Pog's always... You literally have those, then you're just not... Your brain is not braining because of the cold. Why do I call them jacks? I don't know. That's what they were called. What do you want from me? And playing Monokuba hasn't driven you crazy already? That's true. Hogs always feel like they're dangerously close to coming back. I mean, most games come back in some form or another at some point. Calling them Jacks is normal, I'd say. I think so. It could also be a regional thing because Zon and I grew up in approximately the same part of the world versus Zaxu growing up in an island nation in the south. Because there's no bunch of me! Oh, Monomi. My little sister, don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Whatever. I'm not roasting you. I'm just explaining why. We might not know the game by the same name. Match Attack? That one I don't actually know. I was already in high school when some of you children were, like, children, so that could be why. I do remember Beyblades, though. Remember Draco Magnets? No, but so many of those games came in and out of popularity. Like, you know how on the internet memes last for a week? In the 90s, games lasted for a week. The ones that roll instead of spin? Oh, beat 'em on? I think? Bakugan? I think Beat 'em on and Bakugan were pretty close to the same thing. Yeah, Bakugan and Beat 'em on, I looked at them. I would not have been able to tell them apart. I remember seeing the animes, but by then I was already in high school and I'm like, you've got nothing on Beyblade. Beyblade is the best. Go. Which ones were the marble shooters? I think both Beat 'em on and Bakugan shot marbles. But they were different. They had different rules, I think. They were called Ninja Tornadoes. Amazing. I love that. God, did I ever tell you about... So, my ex-girlfriend and I did a Right Stuff anime order. Back when, you know, they would actually do free shipping to Canada if you did a certain amount. And as a joke, she threw into the box, because Right Stuff was selling off all of their old Beyblade DVDs for like $2. So I'm like, I got all of my anime, and then there's like one DVD of Beyblade, the first anime season. I'm like, you know, this is actually an amazing gag gift. Not a tortoise? A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? Sounds like the start of a BL. The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Only remember watching the anime on Cartoon Network? Fun fact! Through the power of degrees of separation, I indirectly know the voice actor for Kai from Beyblade. So here's how the 4 degrees of separation. Here's how the degrees of separation happen. Me, my friend, Lucius, sorry. And then Lucius's workplace, the dude's agent, and then the voice actor, because when my friend worked in the film industry in Toronto, because the dub for Beyblade was actually done in Canada. So at some point he was like going through paperwork and he's like, Diana, the guy from Beyblade just submitted his like resume here. I'm like, what? I'm like, did you see him? He's like, no. I'm like, damn it! I mean, by this point, we probably wouldn't have even recognized him because he would have been like 30, 40 at that point. But still, it was like, what? That's crazy. What a small world. He's still always ready for a Bay battle. God. I remember checking the wiki at some point and discovering the creator of Beyblade very briefly did like a sequel manga for like the anniversary, and like Kai is like the president of corporation, and Tyson is mad that he no longer has time for random Beyblade battles, and I'm like, what in the Yugi and Seto Kaiba? So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense. This is your fault, though. You did this to me! Oh my god! Now there's the JoJo reference. Ora, 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 ora! What a hopeless way of snapping back. But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels. So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like. Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. You know what? Props to Monami's voice actor. She's working hard. She's working hard. Who does voice Monami? Portrayals. Takako Sasuka? Don't know her. Oh, Sazae-san. Gotcha. She's an old school voice actress, the same way Monokuma's is. Sazae-san, for those who don't know, is the longest running anime. The anime started in 1969. It has 3,000 episodes. The manga is 68 volumes. It's crazy. Bending your voice like that must be extremely challenging. True. Though if you have the proper training, it wouldn't be too bad. Sounds like Indian soap opera. I'll take your word for it. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. What's that mean? There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious is the killer. That's usually the norm. True. Outside?
Ew.
Hey, Hajime. I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now. Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we went all the way back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be oppressed by something like that. The baby Yakuza boss is the de facto leader of the group. We love to see it. Vendor Street. Ramen! And, I can't read Hangul. Baby? Mafia? Reborn? I could see Fuyuhiko being in Reborn. Half of the baby mafioso and Reborn were boring anyway. He would really spice things up. Alright, looks like everyone's here. There was no, like, rival mafia boss for Tsuna to have a rival with. So, yeah, Fuyuhiko would have been perfect. Huh? What about Nakito?
Huh?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything. Damn. I mean, you're right, but... ice cold. I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing. So, how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any. However, I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on. Are we sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island. That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about. Monomi works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monomi has been opposing him.
Huh?
You mean, pretending to oppose him, right? No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally? Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy? Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot. Akane! Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation? Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor? Don't be an idiot! Damn! Shut up! Okay! There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us. Lied? It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other. She called him by his full name. Oh yeah, she is done with him. How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Oh, here we go. Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away. That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Oh boy. Hi! Nagito? Where have you been this whole time? I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Damn. Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out? What does that mean? You asked where have I been this whole time, right? Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived. But I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us? Hey! Who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. Huh? If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor, right? Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making sense at all. Not making sense. But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning? Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean? The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain. You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like ya either way. Well, I never liked ya in the first place. Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? Well, but why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh? To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life. Oh, so he's the one who dies this chapter, huh? Oh, those are some famous last words there. This late in the game? Like, you're going to weed out the traitor? As I have already said, there is no traitor! I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I? Will I become the ultimate hope? Boy, Boy's lost it.
お前な
Have you finally lost your damn mind? He was always kind of on the verge. Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him. He doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
まさか
Nagito? What does that mean?
じゃあね
Bye. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would be useless.
おいおい
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning to kill? He's been planning kills this whole time, so...
嘘だろ
Who? Who's he gonna kill?
くそ
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
待ってください
There is no such person! I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it is Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent.
あ
Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
ーそうだ
Then we gotta tie him up! It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
本気出すぞ
I've got what it takes. I'm here too!
あ
Cute. Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazurichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? You're worried about your boy. I hope. It just means I'm thinking too much. Meanwhile, Monokuma's back there slurping noodles. I feel like Akane Fuyuhiko could surely get him. Oh, 100%. I mean, even just in terms of numbers, they should be able to get him. But Akane, absolutely. She could probably do it on her own. Fuyuhiko would probably be able to help as well. Because, I mean, Pekka was supposed to do all of the fighting and stuff for him. But I'm pretty sure he's at least semi-capable. He, at the very least, has enough strength to be able to split his stomach open, so... Purely physically, it's a tie. Well, Nagito has the height and weight advantage. And return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned. So what am I supposed to do, huh? Am I supposed to go to bed?
私はよろしいでしょうかですね
And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam. Gundam gave us his life so he could teach us something important. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. By looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his... Ah! didn't exactly freeze. It's more like my internet died for like a split second. Long enough for OBS to disconnect. Hi. Ugh. Pain and suffering. Yeah. I mean, I'll try getting a new Ethernet cord because I did switch cords, but I mean, my cats have taken bites out of all of them at this point. But I do believe it is just an issue with the ISP in general, which sucks. Yeah, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. Aww. It's okay. No one's actually really dead. If this is a simulation, you'll all see each other again soon. Even her ignorance has a limit. What are you talking about this time?
Huh?
It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body? What? Huh? Don't think about weird things! Wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but she came up to me and said, real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me! Oh, so that's what it was. It's not funny for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. And also, you don't get the tattoo until you're, like, initiated or something, aren't you? Until you're, like, a fully fledged member? He's still in high school. Like, I'm pretty sure the Yakuza tattoo culture is you're supposed to collect those over a lifetime. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues. Although, I'm not really certain if you could even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. It's also human nature. Most people are more depressed / pessimistic at night for a variety of reasons. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while, and then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Good plan. Oh boy. Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Senior Dietrich would order him to steal What? And that idiot would get really happy when he exchanged them. Also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter said, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire!" Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty, but he knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it, then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he did some really shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right! Until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Diedrich Sr. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put Cha-Cha Jr. down with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then. Geez, squirrels have it rough. Good job, Monokuma. Ding dong bing bone. Outbreak starts in 1 minute, by the way. Hi, Chris. Yay, 4-leaf clover potion. Very nice. I need to add some more to the list so we get some more variety. I will try and think up of some more. It's cold season, so maybe some, maybe a super duper vitamin C. Oh my, what? Good morning. I love that. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm. It's 7 a.m. I can't do that, bro. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Yep, let's go. It's time for brekkie. Up the stairs we go. Hi. Hi, girl. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again. So I gotta eat when I can. Eat well, shit well. Okay, now that we finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay. I'm pretty much done eating. Well, good for you. You selfish little. And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today. Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Bro is deranged. We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought of several, but in the end, I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito in the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then at the best possible moment, the 2 task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito. So that's the plan. It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left? So now I will present each of you with your role. Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I say I wouldn't let anyone object? Those 2 roles go to Fuyuhiko and Akane, makes sense? Yup, sure thing. Got no choice. And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy. It's Hajime. Chiaki? Huh? No way. agree to this plan.
おいおい
It's gonna be fun. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
いや
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? Nightquill is kicking your ass? Don't worry about it. Go to sleep, silly. Rest and feel better. So please, I'm begging you.
おいおい
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahito was here, she would have beaten you up.
お前な
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
おいこら
And did I just say I'm begging you? Look. At what point did Nagito ever express interest in the girls? Get Hajime. Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden? Fine.
よっしゃ
Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
とりあえずよ
You're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito. Denied! What? Why?
お聞きなさい。
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
ソニアさん
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
なりません。
This is not a request. This is an order.
命令です。
As an order, I tell you, there is somewhere I must go.
あ
Fine.
良きに計らえ。
Good. Repeat that. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? I should tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly. You're gonna be alone with Hajime? At a secret place? What are you so upset about? She hates you. For now.
ちくしょう
Well, we'll carry out the plan tonight, all of you. Make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
あ
Is our commander gonna be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Well, if it isn't the consequences of his own actions. Literally, if a girl I liked hated my guts that badly, I would completely revamp my life, but no. He's doubled down. Yeah, sure thing. Hajime's hung out with everyone at this point. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Not sure why they made us come all the way back to the cottage, but okay. Just in case you wanted to do something crazy like take a nap, I don't know. Save, maybe? Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. Your country is crazy! For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
そんな。
Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So, where are you planning to go? I just have to come alone, right?
あのですね。
Of course! It's a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. The development plan? Did you find out something? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island? Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility? Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruins on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The word Mirai was inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right? The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that that ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked up inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Alright, Sonia, let's go! The pleb and the princess. Go da da da. I like how Kazuichi was like, you need to get the rope. Meanwhile, the supermarket's literally right next door. You get the rope, buddy. That's Island 1. Island 2. There we go. Remember Mahiru? Remember the time at the diner? So many memories. Da, 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 da. Ancient ruin. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies. Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's get started. Here we go. Now that I'm taking a closer look, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? Panel. Whoop. The liquid crystal display next to the door. You can just say LCD. It's fine. That's probably it. This is probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers. We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
あのですね。
If we make a mistake, it's possible that we will be fired upon. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as it's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
弱りましたね。
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were to be shot at a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. What's a Beatrice? You mean a bee's nest?
違いますよ。
In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now, we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open the door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what the password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You are right. The problem is, where would we obtain it? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they don't know the password. If they really don't know, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? Well, when in doubt, it's somebody's birthday. The question is, whose birthday? Excuse me. After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, we went back to the cottage. Ah, yes, a very solid investigation. You checked the same things you checked the last time. Good progress. Good progressing. Free time? Oh, come on. Sigh. We're definitely at the point of the game where free time feels really ridiculous. So many choices, so many. Man, look at that. All those X's. Doop, doop, doop. I haven't hung out with Chiaki in a while. Sonya's no good, but I'm okay? What's that supposed to mean? It means that he's fine with sacrificing you.
あのね。
I was gonna play some games until we are ready. Wanna play with me? Sure. Do I have anything to give her? We haven't gone to get presents in a while. Oh, there we go, the energy drink. We gave her a Red Bull and she fell asleep. Every single time. I can't believe how quickly she falls asleep. Samurai head. Statue of Liberty. Don't you beam there? This is bad. Zombie Nation. Eating up humans. Isn't this a reference to like a really old... Oh, what is it? Nobunaga's... something something. Because there's an old side-scroller where it's... a ghost of a samurai's head going around shooting beams in like New York. I remember seeing something about that like a long time ago. I never played it. Sounds as ridiculous. Oh, see, at least I didn't totally imagine it. Samurai something maybe. I swear it was like... My brain wants to say it's Nobunaga's Revenge, but... No, definitely not. I'll find it at some point and it'll drive me crazy until then. I think I remember what... Ah! Are we alive? Maybe just barely, God. What is going on with this internet? We are so back, yay. Oh, wait, was it actually called Zombie Nation? I've been trying to find the game she was talking about. Oh my god, it is just called Zombie Nation. Well, well, well. I can't remember the name of the game, but I remembered that I saw JonTron do a video on it a long time ago. So there we go. This is the game Chiaki's making a reference to. You finally escaped the roof tar bar live performance. Woo! Is she dreaming about a game? I have no idea what kind of game she's talking about. I do! 'Cause I am a gamer. Sorry. I think I was sleeping again. Were you playing a video game in your dream too? Yeah, it was fun because it was a shooting game. My noise-canceling earbuds indeed helped me keep your sanity. I'm glad I could help. I see, so you like those kinds of games. I'm pretty all-inclusive. I'll play anything from Space Invaders to the latest military shooters. I also like simulation games. Girl plays Call of Duty confirmed. Right now I mainly play real-time strategy games, but I like turn-based ones too.
ねえね
So, where do you want to go today? Yeah, how about we go to the ranch today? I don't really like animals that much. Huh? Really?
え。
They're warm when you touch them, you know? That's a little scary. Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to guess what they'll do next.
あのね、
I'm better at games that use precise calculations. But it's hard for me to play games where I have to manage relationships and guess what characters are feeling. Chiaki doesn't understand emotions confirmed. Invites to touch grass? I mean, it's not like he can invite her to an arcade or something. I mean, he himself isn't a gamer, so how's he to know? Maybe that has something to do with her upbringing. I don't want to do things Chiaki will hate, but it feels lonely to just leave her like this. How about we look at the animals from far away? The ones at the ranch are pretty tame. You can even try to touch them if it looks safe. Okay.
と
If you
思う
teach
の
me lots of things, I'll probably be okay. I think. Is she relying on me? If so, that makes me happy. Bro, how predictable. Chiaki and I decide to walk to the ranch. Oh my, it's a cow. I wonder if it's going to dance like the one in Dancing Eyes. What? Wow, that's a 1996 arcade game. Players control a monkey named Urusu-san, as he must complete each level by destroying all the tiles off the grid of a 3D object. Most levels revolve around the player slowly removing the clothes off of women alongside destroying cobras, UFOs, and cardboard boxes. Of course. Of course. A remake was announced but was cancelled. Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe I should try touching it a little. Chiaki walked up to the cow and cautiously pet its back. The cow seemed not to mind and continued silently eating grass. Wow, it's really warm. Well, that's because it's alive.
うーん
I see. You're right. Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much. So that might make it easier for me. I mean, there are a lot of people who love physical affection. It just depends on the person. If you touch a person, something is born from that interaction, right? Repulsion, anticipation, whatever. I'm nervous about stuff like that. It makes me think I'm better off not doing anything unnecessary. Ah. Chiaki's Edo Ace confirmed. It'd just be better if I stay an innocent bystander for as long as I can. I hope one day she can touch not just cows, but people too. You know, if we milk this cow, I'm sure the fresh milk would be tasty. No! Don't drink unpasteurized milk! Milk this cow? Huh? You know that milk comes from cows, right? What do you mean from? Milk is milk, right? Oh god, how? You know, if you pull a cow's udders, milk comes out. You only need one cow to get as much milk as you want? That's not how it works. Cows don't produce milk infinitely. This would sound like such a prank if you didn't know about cow milk. That's true. But if you try to cut open a milk bottle, a cow comes out of it? And it dances, right? What? Explain how milk works to Chiaki in detail. Why are there so many things she doesn't know? As usual, Chiaki is full of mysteries. Start to feel sleepy from playing too much, so after sending her off, I return to my room. Wow. Some free time. What should I do now? Alright, God. Well, I suppose we should go hang out with someone. And another one. And another one goes. And another one goes. And another one bites the dust. Chiaki's there. Or Boyo's in his cottage. Akane's in the cottage. I guess we'll go to the beach. We haven't picked up any presents for people in a while. There we go. To the beach, to the beach. Mono Mono Yashin! Sure. Wow, we've got it quite a lot. Okay. Let's get the repeat rate down to like 1%. Tissues? And some kind of coconut. Gaming console for Chiaki? And is that a thermometer? And a camera. All of this good stuff for people who are dead. Which, I mean, is most of the cast at this point. Sword? Coffee? Maid dress? Joggers, I guess, for Nidai. And a portrait of Junko, which I guess would have been good for Mikon. No idea what that is. Similarly, no idea what that is. Don't know. A knife? That at least I know. Thank you, Raging Loop. Sunflower seeds for the hamsters! No! I think that's a game? Or a manga. Bread. Track pants. The dragon from the Never-Ending Tale. And snow cone. Got no idea what that is. A rain? Very nice. Some kind of chain? Look at all that stuff. Isn't it neat? What did you think? My collection's complete? Got an achievement for that. And a diary. Cool. Alright, well, we got stuff. We got so much stuff. Alright, we'll do the free time and then I think we'll stop there. I don't want to get too deep into another scene and then have a stream go past 10 because I do want to try and sleep early tonight. So I don't catch a cold like the rest of you. Jayaki. Or the despair disease. I wonder what my version of the despair disease would even be. Cough, cough, sneeze. Hey, cover your mouth. Acting sexy definitely won't work. Definitely not. Please do not. Thinking of ways to lure out Nagito? You get tall? Oi! I mean, once you're cured, you're back to normal sized. So I become 6 feet tall? That's scary, man. Alright, let's see. Coconut juice. Cod roe baguette. Interesting. Sunflower seeds. No. Brightly colored jeans. The frayed jeans pants of a detective who roared at the sun in the name of justice? Ooh! What? What is... That's a reference to something, obviously. Oh no! I didn't mean to pick that one. I wanted to check for the details. Because it had an interesting description. Oh well, I gave her a maid dress apparently. And she was cool with it. Maybe she was looking forward to this. Let's see. Why don't we check out the storage room in the old building? We might find something interesting. We gave her a maid dress, and then we're like, let's go to the storage room. Oh, boy. It's this old puzzle game where you have to push boxes in a warehouse to their assigned spots. Oh, I see. Then let's win over Monami so we can go inside. There's not a whole lot you can push and pull. Don't tell me you were serious about playing Sokoban in the storage room. No wonder she seemed excited. Hey, Hajime, are you good at puzzle games? I don't know about Hajime, but I am. Now, I'm not that good at using my brain. Rip. Oh, really? Maybe you just don't like them because you haven't played that many?
あのね
You know how to properly theorize in order to view things, and you can calmly manage when it's important. I feel like you'd be good at puzzle games once you got the hang of it. Huh? You really see me like that? That kind of embarrasses me.
ほら
For example, Rubik's Cubes and Jigsaw puzzles are puzzle games too. Oh yeah, I remember putting together a lot of jigsaws when I was little.
ほらね
Yep, then you already know the trick, right? The trick to jigsaw puzzles, assemble from the outer. You assemble from the outer pieces, right? That's right. First, you separate the pieces with edges. Afterwards, you separate the leftovers by color. It makes putting it together a lot easier. I see. Now I kind of feel like putting one together since it's been such a long time. Ah, that reminds me. My father always programmed puzzle games. Your father is a programmer? Chiaki is the daughter of Chihiro? Question mark? Yep, apparently he was pretty manly when he was focusing in front of his laptop. But I heard he couldn't solve a puzzle he made and it really depressed him. But since he hated losing, he actually went out of his way to write a separate program. And then he made the program do stuff like a brute force attack. It's a way of forcibly finding the answer. No worries though, it's normal for you not to know. I really don't understand it, but it seems like Chiaki also knows about programming. But more importantly, why does everything she say about her father sound like hearsay? What did that mean? She didn't personally see it?
ねえねえ
Ah, we should get going and head back. Yeah, you're right. Where'd she go? I quickly opened my arms and caught Chiaki as she fell into them. Are you okay?
ありがとう
Ah, how embarrassing. I've never tripped before in my life. As she said that, she stepped away from my chest. My heart sounds really loud. I thought she just fainted. Me too. Or I thought she fell into a hole. Of course it does. It's my heart. That surprised me. You're pretty hard. You may... Oh my god. Huh? That's... Unlike me, your arms and chest are really built. You're definitely a boy. Oh, that's... Don't take much for teenagers, does it? But I'm glad you caught me. That means I'll be fine in case of emergencies. Even if I suddenly get sleepy, I'll be fine. You can carry me. Hey, don't sleep. Well, I guess Hajime goes to the gym. Hint, hint. Just give her a piggyback, Hajime. There's no girl in the world who doesn't like getting a piggyback from someone she likes. Looks like it's starting to get dark. The doorbell? Yeah, nothing good happens when people come to Hajime's door. I knew it was probably someone like Sonya or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I can help it. I mean, so much has happened since we arrived at the island. I quietly opened my cottage door. Yeah, I figured. Nakito? Why is he here? Dun dun dun! And you know what? We'll leave this for next time, because this is going to be quite an interesting scene, I'm sure. We'll be playing this tomorrow, so you guys won't have to wait long. He caught Hajime cheating on him! Oh no! That means tomorrow Hajime dies. The jilted lover is about to get his revenge. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I love when my mystery games start getting real dramatic. Found not a lot happened today just because so much of it was the free time stuff. Tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow. I'm taking Friday off though to go touch grass. So no stream Friday, but tomorrow we do more Danganronpa for sure. For now, let's see here. Who can I send you guys to? No, I'm not allowed to touch grass. Rude. It's important to touch grass. Everyone streams tomorrow. Thursday is a pretty popular day to stream. Such is life, I suppose. Alright. Who do I send you guys to? I'll send you guys to Kuma. It's been a little bit since we've rated them. Humble Hime is also streaming, but we say hi to her quite often. So let's say hi to someone we don't usually get a chance to. Kuma? Are they Mono? No, it's Keuma. They were an artist. They've done, Zon got some art of me commissioned from them at some point. And I think Spooky's, reference sheet was done by Kuma as well. Thank you for the stream, of course. Alrighty, there's the raid. And here's Discord if we got any lurkers. Alrighty. That's gonna be it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow for more Danganronpa. Oh, but for now, that is gonna be it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. Good night, good night. And if it's nighttime, excuse me, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And until next time, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.